Drafted first overall in the 1970 draft, Terry Bradshaw struggled to find his way in the big city of Pittsburgh. With the faster-paced game and struggles with head coach Chuck Noll, he stayed strong, ultimately becoming the starter in 1972. I wanted to share my 1971 Topps Terry Bradshaw rookie. Such an iconic card, just stands out, among the rest. I do just have it raw. I might ultimately send this out to get graded. It's definitely one that I display, so it wouldn't be bad to have it in a slab. After becoming the starter in 1972, he connected with Franco Harris, throwing the Immaculate reception, beating the Raiders in the AFC divisional playoffs.
Here's the miracle of all miracles.
So here we have my 1972 Topps Terry Bradshaw. This card is also iconic in the sense that this was the year of the Immaculate reception, where he threw the pass to Franco Harris, beating out the Raiders in the AFC divisional playoffs. Really good card. I got this one raw as well. It's in some great shape. I'll most likely be getting this card graded at some point, but just a great card. It's definitely one that I love having in my collection. In 1974, Terry Bradshaw and the Steelers ended the season 10-3-1, going to Super Bowl IX and edging out the Minnesota Vikings 16-6 for his first Super Bowl win. Here's my 1974 Topps. This card is special due to the fact that this was the first year that Terry Bradshaw won a Super Bowl. They played against the Vikings in Super Bowl IX. Definitely a great card. I mean, a different type of design. You can kind of see how the 70s changed from the designs of the past, and definitely a lot different than what they were throughout the 90s and into today. But just a great card. It's good to have, that first Super Bowl victory. And here we have the 1975 Topps. This is a great card. This commemorates his second Super Bowl victory in Super Bowl X against the Dallas Cowboys.
4.5 yards to go for the Steelers. Bradshaw's back. He wants to throw. Now he fires for the bomb. And Lynn Swann going for it. Swann pulls it in for a touchdown.
I have this one graded. It's a PSA 8. Looks great in the case. In 1978, Terry Bradshaw again beat the Dallas Cowboys for their third Super Bowl.
He's going to throw. He's a Swann. Touchdown. Lynn Swann. Touchdown.
Man,
what an acrobat.
It looked like one of the great catches of all time.
This is my 1978 Topps. I have this one in a 7. It's PSA. Another great card. I also have the 79 Topps. That year in 78, Terry Bradshaw was the passing leader, along with Roger Staubach in the NFC. This is just such a cool card. This one I have in a 7.5 from PSA. But although it's a 79, it was, the 78 leaders. Just another really, really cool card to have, in the collection. Here's a look at my 1979 Topps. I don't have this graded. Definitely a cool card.
Deep for Stallworth. Oh, touchdown for the Steelers.
What a catch. Over the wrong shoulder. He had to take that over the wrong shoulder. That's one of the great catches you'll ever see.
So this was their fourth and final Super Bowl that they won with Terry Bradshaw. That's also the 79 we went over in the last one. Just another great card. I really enjoy, looking back and seeing some of the older cards and just the design of them. It's just a different era, the different gear, the rules have changed so much, throughout history that, these guys were like literally warriors. There was people trying to take this guy's head off every game, and just a real special player. And I'm glad to have all these cards in my collection. Since retiring in 1984, Terry Bradshaw has remained relevant in football by having a broadcasting career that spans over 40 years, keeping us entertained every Sunday.
Well, first of all, we can't read.
No, that's a problem. You said that. That's a problem.
Thanks for taking a moment to share my collection of Terry Bradshaw cards. It's a real cool collection. I enjoy it a lot. You know, I do have a Terry Bradshaw auto on an 8x10 that I do display next to the cards. Just a great player, you know, really good quarterback, 4-time Super Bowl winner. I mean, you can't beat that back-to-back twice. I mean, something special. So thanks for checking out my collection. So as promised in the last time to collect video, I'll be giving away these 2 Eric Dickerson cards. I have the Eric Dickerson rookie, and then I have the instant replay. Let's check it out and see who's going to win it. All right, so Dean Kennedy, go ahead and hit me up on Instagram, and I'll go ahead and get these sent out to you. And for this giveaway, I'm going to be sending out this Prism Gold Draft Picks Terry Bradshaw, as well as this Prism Terry Bradshaw. I'm going to be sending out this 1981 Topps Terry Bradshaw, as well as this 1982 Topps Terry Bradshaw in action card. So in order to get this, you have to be subscribed, you have to like the video, and I need you to comment down below what college Terry Bradshaw attended. And we'll get that one out at the next video.